Hi everyone and welcome back to World Literature class. And for today's session, we're going to have another journey of learning another literature, which is about the Spanish and Latin literature. But for now, we're just going to have first Spanish literature so that you will have a concentration of the learning of it. So let's now move on. So I'll be sharing you now my screen. Mhm. So everyone, we're going to be dealing with literature of Spain. So Spanish literature generally refers to literature of Spain that are more of looking into poetry, prose, and drama. This is basically written in Spanish language and therefore constitute to the situation and definitely the belief of Spaniards in terms of how they put it into literature. So if you're going to be looking into the Spanish literature, this is coinciding with the literary traditions from regions, territory, and Catalan literature or Castellan literature or Galician literature. Whereas this one comprises of Latin, Jewish, and Arabic literary traditions of the Iberian Peninsula. So Spain is a country that is located in extremely southwestern Europe and occupying the majority of the Iberian Peninsula. And this is the capital and largest city, having the capital and largest city of Madrid and ruled by a monarch throughout the history. So aside from looking into that, the Spain is about more of Rome and all, more of a city of religious people. It has a population of 48 million as of July 26, and there's still more now that it's already 2022. So the language of Spaniards or Spanish people are the following. So Spanish is spoken all over the country and the only language is with official status nationwide. So there are three regional languages of Spain that have been declared co-official. First is the Castilian. This is used in the Basque country and Navarre. And Catalan used in the regions of Catalonia, Valencia, and Balearic Island. And Galician used in Galician region. So the religion there with of Spaniards or Spain people, there is no official religion. Unlike with our notion that when we talk about Spain, it's more of Catholic lang, so Roman Catholic. But no, 73 of Spaniards have a self identity as Catholic, while for the others, they have 20% as atheist or someone who doesn't believe in God, and then 7% is just practice the one who practice other in sorts of religion. Next, so these are the terms of government in Spain. So there is a constitutional monarchy, and the king is the head of state and commander in chief of the Spanish armed forces. So Spanish literature, the body of literary works are produced in Spain. Such works fall into three major languages: the Castilian, the Catalan, and Galician. So Spanish literature, they have the Mozart dialect, first Spanish literature that consists of 40 or 50 love lyrics. So Cantar de Gesta or epic poem and the Poem of the Cid, which portrays the Spain's national hero. So at the medieval period, we have Master de Clerecia, the cleric's mode, and Master de Juglaria or minstrel's mode. So here also, at medieval period, we have Alfonso the Wise, King of Castile, who is the first to use Spanish as a cultural language. And we have also the best modern poetry of the Middle Ages, which is the Canticles of Saint Mary, or Las Cantigas de Santa Maria. So Prince Juan Manuel, he wrote 50 apologues or allegorical narratives under the title of Count Lucanor, and an anonymous work was filled with magical and religious element and the first novel of chivalry. So we have Juan Ruiz also, who is the writer of the human comedy of the writer of the Book of Good Love and really the human comedy of the Middle Ages. We have also the Spanish Renaissance. We're in here. We have seen Garcilaso de la Vega, and known as the Mansions of Soul. Spain's first important picaresque novel is Lazarillo de Tormes. And we have Miguel de Cervantes Saavedra, who is considered as one of the greatest novel of El Ingenioso Hidalgo Don Quixote. So if we're going to be looking at Don Quixote, this is a type of literature that when we talk about Quixotic, meaning someone who's rich but stupid. Okay, so we have also at these are the great figures of Spanish and 17th century theater, Lope de Vega and Tirso de Molina. We have also Juan Ruiz de Alarcon y Mendoza and Pedro Calderon de la Barca. We have also Luis de Gongora y Argote, who gave his name style known as Gongorism, and wrote a number of celebrated works and primarily known for his highly ornate pastoral poetic vision of solitude. In the 20th century, there is a generation of 98 consisted of novelists, poets, essayists, and thinkers active during the Spanish-American War on 1898. And one of the most cultured member group is Miguel de Unamuno, who tried writing all the different genres. We have also Antonio Machado, that represents and really look into the eternal varieties of Castilian landscape of Campos de Castilla. We have also Juan Ramon Jimenez, who stressed beauty and pantheism in his delicate abstract poems, which made him win the Nobel Prize of Literature in 1956. We have also Federico Garcia Lorca. He combined popular poetry with old sensory combination and magic metaphors in his celebrated Gypsy Ballads. So in the 20th century also, we have surrealist poet that really talks about consciousness. So Vicente Alexandre concentrated in his early poetry on death and erotic fusion with the cosmos. So he discovered man as a social being, and he won the Nobel Prize for Literature. So we have Jose Benavente y Martinez, who freed Spanish drama from the melodramatic, the dictates of Jose Echegaray Eizaguirre in the bounds of interest. And he is also the author of 172 plays, as honored at the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1922. So that's about the Spanish literature. And later on, we're going to be dealing with Latin literature. But actually, Spanish and Latin, they have relationship because Latin is also under Spanish in terms of the type of writing. So that would be all, everyone. That's why we have Bible verses written in Latin. So that would be all, everyone. So for our next topic, we're going to be dealing with Latin literature. Thank you so much.